Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Mazer. Did you guys know I'm actually a YouTuber that does anime content sometimes? That's right. It's gonna be an anime video. Grab your popcorn. Grab your better thing to do, because I'm not gonna really do visuals for this one. Just an oratory, guys. I watched, what is it, episode 10 now of Shield Hero season 4, and I have words for this anime. Ladies and gentlemen, Shield Hero used to be my top isekai. And unfortunately, it's going through some ups and downs. It's like every other season just kind of sucks. But we're going to get into the biddles and diddles. I'm going to be honest. There's spoilers in this video. But Shield Hero, I don't think it matters too much for spoilers. It shouldn't matter. It's not a popular anime. So if you guys want to watch it, like, you probably don't, but I'll say this much: season 1 is like if you make it like a self-contained story, that is a good story. Like if it ended there, Shield Hero would be like probably my top 3 isekai of all time. I mean, I think it still is, just because of how like much I don't really care for most isekais. Anyways, let's get into the nitty gritty. All right, starting off with season 1. This is a full review, by the way. I haven't seen the entire ending of season 4, but don't worry. I don't think that matters, honestly. Anyway, season 1. Beautiful story. I like the idea because, okay, look at it. We got our main character now, Fumi Iwatani. He's isekai into a world with 4 heroes. He is the shield hero out of the freaking shield, what is it called? Spear, sword, and bow hero. He's the only one that doesn't have a weapon. It's a very cool plot where he has to figure out how he's going to fight in a world where all he has is defense. It's really cool. He gets the curse series. He gets, like, bad stuff happens to him a whole lot. Actually, a very lot. But it's a rewarding ending. Season 1 ends perfectly. And then season 2 happens. Season 2, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that it's just, there's, like, this whole turtle arc, I believe, and it, like, drags on. And it kind of sucks, I believe. But then season 3 happened. Season 3 was good. Because in season 3, Raftalia gets her kimono thing. And she looks super, like, just amazing in it. Like, she looks super cool. And that honestly like the coolest fit in the entire anime now. And she had a really cool fight in that outfit. I was like, wow, this anime really is a good anime. And then season 4 came out, and then they spent the first freaking 4 episodes in one place with the most boring conflict ever. And all these side characters I didn't care about. Not even all of them. Just this one side character I just didn't mess with. There's like these wolf people furries, I don't know. They keep trying to make me care about them, and I really don't care about them. And this guy got like 2 transformations in one fight just for him not to be able to, well, that's not true. Just for him to like essentially need even more support to beat the main guy. It was so lame. Anyways, yeah. And then I think now in the story we're finally getting stuff to pick up again. And, you know, we're finally reaching the point where B-Word, or I guess now called Machina, because, you know, she went to a different country. She's doing bad stuff. We're there. And we're getting back to the cool stuff. But it just took so long. And it's like, wow, this anime is just... It hurts. It hurts to watch. Shield Hero used to be super good because the concept was simple. I don't know if it's the manga's fault or if it's the anime's fault. But I just, like, I just don't care anymore. Don't care. It's like, wow, this is one of the animes of all time now. And what's so crazy is that you have animes like Overlord, which I think have actually gained so much from continuing. Season 1 is the weakest season of Overlord, and it just gets better and better with each season. They have good world building. The main character is actually important no matter what. It has a freaking movie, for crying out loud. The movie's pretty good too, and because they do world building right. Okay, a lot of modern anime, they have put excellent time and like effort into world building. You'll see in any anime, My Hero, world building to freaking heck, Asian Body Sticks. JJK, whole lot of world building. Your main character is practically Gojo. Demon Slayer, plenty of world building there too. But your favorite character is definitely not Tanjiro. Like, modern anime, they know how to world build. So when you have animes like Shield Hero that also want to attempt that, but fail, it's like, wow, niche. Like, okay, because I'm a loser. I think like Shield Hero would have a cool fighting game because they have a lot of maps, but the story itself is just so yeah. I guess elements that are good, like the Queen. I think every time the Queen's on screen, she has something cool to say, and it's like, wow, this is peak. Like, you want to talk about haunting the narrative? The Queen haunts the narrative with how much she is like constantly just smarter than everyone else. It's fun to watch, I think, sometimes. But yeah, anyways, back to Overlord. Overlord has just gotten better and better over the seasons, and I wish that Shield Hero could do the same. And I will say, the one thing I can never doubt Shield Hero for is it's one of those animes that have like really good intros. Like I don't think a single intro is really bad. And like the newest one, season 4, it was a little rocky at first, but like I was like, yeah, I can get into this. This is not too bad. And the visuals are actually pretty good. It's like that part right there is actually pretty fire. So I can support it. But yeah, that's all I had to really say about freaking Shield Hero. But of course, I don't usually make 6-minute videos. That's kind of true. So we're gonna talk about Steel Ball Run. I would yell and scream the song Steel Ball Run, but if you guys couldn't tell, it's a bit late. I don't know why I chose to record now. Like I'm not even rushing myself. I don't have any time restraints. I could wait and post this later. I'm not going to, but I could. Anyways, Steel Ball Runs could be so peak, dog. It's gonna be so peak. I've been seeing people complain about the animation, and to an extent, I see what you're talking about. My main thing is actually just like the characters look so different. I keep forgetting that Araki's art style genuinely is like just art. Like it's like wow. This belongs in a museum. I think it's been in a museum before. Versus the anime, they are not going to be drawing museum level quality the entire time. Because I'm gonna be honest, like the vision that the animes have up to part 6 versus what part 7 looks like, yeah, they're not the same. They're not the same. Like honestly, part 7, looking at the images, it just looks like it's almost like a like a real life story that they just have just gotten drawn because of just how amazing and detailed the faces are. And I'm not gonna pull it out because I don't feel like it. But looking at the side by side, like Johnny to like anime versus manga, or like Lucy manga versus anime, you can really tell facial shapes gone, and they also just de-aged all of them, which I'm not too mad about. That's good. Because Johnny is not that old, so why does he look like an old man kind of sometimes? Same thing with Lucy. Lucy's supposed to be young. It's part of her like freaking well, it's important to the story that she's young. It kind of just makes it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but yeah. So it's good that she's young. It looks funny at least. But yeah, Steel Ball is gonna be pretty peak. I'm obviously gonna watch it. I probably won't do reviews because, like, what am I gonna say? This episode was good, and this episode was bad. Guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but for a lot of shows and movies, they usually don't consistently have good episodes. So, let's just say that the anime is good overall because most of it's good. That is fair. Unless it has like a really, really, really bad episode. But I would consider Dragon Ball Super good, even though the first arc or two is kind of like in terms of animation. Anyways, we've reached about 10-minute mark, so we've reached the point where you're just like, okay, I no longer want to watch this guy talk about a freaking anime, especially in a monotone pitch. Why don't you just like freaking eat an orange? And to that I say, oranges are nasty. I'd rather eat an apple. That's a callback. Anyways, see you guys next one. And another and.